Hello guys, welcome back to Talk with Precious. It's your favorite girl, Precious. In today's video is the continuation of my previous video on how to apply for a child's British passport, the different processes, different procedures, different ways to apply depending on individual circumstances, situation, depending on the kind of UK documents the parents are holding. So in today's video, if you haven't seen my previous video, please just head up, scroll down and watch that video. It's so interesting, and I hope those of you that watched it, you learned one or two from it. In this video, we're talking about the procedure of acquiring British passport for a child that was born in the UK, but at that time of his birth, none of the parents has a UK settlement scheme or leave to remain. So that's the process that we'll be looking into today. Just keep watching. For a child who was born in the UK, but none of the parents had their settlement as at the time the child was born. According to the British law regarding children born in the UK, Section 1, a child born in the UK whose parents are not British citizens and were not settled in the UK will have an entitlement to register when one of their parents becomes settled in the UK or become British citizen. What this means is that when a child is born in the UK and at the time of the birth of this child, neither of the parents has a UK indefinite leave to remain or settlement status, permanent resident, anyhow you want to call it. As soon as one of the parents has their settlement scheme, their settlement status, their leave to remain, that child is automatically qualified for British passports. You don't need to wait for 6 years. You have to spend 6 years normally in the UK before you are due to become citizen or before you have the rights to their passports. 5 years with temporary residence, then extra 1 year with a permanent resident, which is indefinite leave to remain. Right, so altogether is 6 years. You'll be in the UK legally 6 years before you have the right to apply for British passports. Okay, so let me just use an example. Probably, maybe the child has 2 years temporary and remain 3 years to go, right? To be 5 years. 3 years to go plus the 1 year that you need to, the extra 1 year you need to wait for indefinite, altogether like 4 years to go. And one of the parents just has a settlement status, the indefinite leave to remain. Immediately, automatically, that child is qualified for British passports. That parent's indefinite leave to remain automatically qualifies the child for passports, forfeiting the remaining 4 years or 5 years that is remaining, even if the child normally, technically, is not right, is not due for the passport. The parent's own, one of the parents or both parents, anyone, has automatically qualified that child for British passport. Now, after the 6 years, you will not just be doing kata kata. I want to go apply for the UK passport. You calm down, you cool down, you chill, you drink water, you breathe in and breathe out. Then you continue. You have to register the child as a British citizen. You can't just run and say passport directly. No, first step is to register the child as a British citizen. And how will you go about that? How will you do that? You go to the government website, the UK government website, or you can type directly in the search bar on Google, registration of a child for British passports. Remember, you will see lots of options popping up, but click on the official website of the UK government. So as usual, you'll be asked so many questions: date of birth of the child, where the child was born, if the parents were married at the time the child was born, if the both parents are legally married. Then you get to a part where you need to pay a fee on £1,216. If I'm not mistaken, £1,216. That's what you'll be required to pay for the registration of the child as a UK citizen. Mind you, that's not all you will be paying. No, that's not all you'll be paying. Moving forward, there are more to be paid. You pay for it. Moving forward, money. After paying, Home Office will send you an email stating that you'll be needing 2 people to make a reference, 2 referees. But this is quite different. That one of the referees can be of any nationality, but a person with a profession. And when we are talking about profession, it can be a solicitor, accountant, a minister of religion. They are out there on the government website. You will see the list of professions that are accepted by the Home Office. So they are all there. Just Google it and you see it. But they must be of profession. The other one has to be British, neither with profession or above age 25. So that makes it 2 referees. These 2 referees has to be like friends, colleague, or anyone else but not relatives. And the 2 referees has to be strangers to themselves. I mean, when I say strangers to themselves, like with different people, they must not be related. You will need to print out the form for the 2 referees to sign. They will fill in their details and they will sign. Or you will need, and don't forget the photograph of the child, then the necessary documents, the sign of the referees. You scan them, and the Home Office will send you an email for you to upload, for you to send those documents to them via email. And moving forward, after that, the Home Office will send you an email that you should take an appointment for biometrics. So you go in to book appointment for the child, and that biometrics, you need to pay for the appointment, and the appointment is £150 for the appointment. Mind you, plus 120 £1,216 plus £150. You can do the math yourself. Okay, moving forward. Then you pay £150 for the appointment. They will give you options of locations to choose from. So you can as well, since you are paying, since you have spent money, don't stress yourself. Just choose locations that are close to you if available. Then moving forward, you do your biometric. The Home Office will send you an email stating that they have received your biometric. Then they will say in 6 months your child will have the certificate of a British citizen. Certificate, they call it certificate of citizenship, British citizen. But trust me, before 6 months, in less than 6 months, you will receive your certificate of citizenship, your child's certificate of citizenship in your doorstep. That certificate of citizenship comes with a code. So it's that code that you will use to apply for passport. So it's 2 process, you get. You can decide to just hold on to the certificate of citizenship without applying for the passport. It's valid. Most times, most people apply for the passports when they have needs to travel, like you want to travel abroad. So then you will need the passport. But if you don't have any plans of traveling, you can as well chill. Don't rush. Just take a chill pill. Just relax. Then before applying for the passport, or you can just like, okay, I don't want to travel, but still I want to apply for the passport. Then you can apply for the passport directly using the code on the certificate of citizenship. Now we have come to the end of this part of the video. I don't want the videos to be too long. So on my next video, I'll be talking about the next stage, which is applying for the passport, and also the other 2 processes for a child to apply for a British passport when due. We'll be looking into all of that juicy information. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do give this video a thumbs up and on your notification bell so you can be receiving notifications anytime I drop video, especially my next video. And don't forget, it's your favorite girl, Precious, and this is Talk with Precious. Bye.